Hey friends. Hello, hello. Come on in. We're not going to be here long. Hey everybody, I've missed you. As you know, I've been, well maybe you don't know, but I've been very, very, very busy. Hey, Peculiar Fruit Village. Thanks for being here. We're not going to be here too long. I just want to share everything that's going on this week and preview some next week's stuff. So I hope everyone is well. Hey, Mary. Hope everyone is well. I'm going to wait one more second to see if anybody else can join in before I start. How is everybody's week going? It is Tuesday, but it feels like, I don't even know. Not Tuesday. Hope your week is going well. It is beautiful here in my neck of the woods in Michigan. But I'm just so busy with all this holiday stuff. I'm not getting outside too much, and I got some other stuff going on. But anyway, all right, I'm gonna get started, and I'm gonna put this on replay. So if you have to step out, that's fine. You can always talk to me in the comments, of course, but I'm gonna go ahead and start this so I can go and do the other stuff I gotta do today. So first, I will introduce myself in case this is the first time you're seeing me. I am Camille Kirksey. This is my neck of the woods on the internet, the intuitive homeschooler. I am a homeschool mindset coach. I do a lot of things in the homeschool space. One of the things that I started 2 years ago, so this is year 3, is World Homeschoolers Day. And as you've probably seen me post here, as well as over on the World Homeschoolers Day Instagram and Facebook pages and such, it is a holiday to celebrate homeschooling. It is all about honoring your journey, acknowledging the hard work that we do as the facilitators as well as the children. It is just a day to have fun and take a break and, you know, do the best parts of homeschooling, which is being with our kids. And I wanted to go over all of the events that are happening starting tomorrow. It is quite amazing to me what I've been doing since February. And I just wanted to share, live with you and answer any questions that you have. So if you have any questions, drop them in the comments or just say hi if you're joining after I initially said hi to everybody. So the first thing that's happening tomorrow is our Diversity and Inclusion Summit. It is going to be an hour-long conversation where we are talking about the value of diversity in homeschooling worldwide and why it's so important that we focus on that right now. We know diversity and inclusion is a hot topic across at least the United States, if not the world. And in homeschooling is something that I don't see talked about quite enough. And that's something that I really like to highlight. And that's one of the tenets of the holiday, World Homeschoolers Day, is to raise awareness for diversity and inclusion in the worldwide homeschooling community. So tomorrow I'm going to host a panel of 4 awesome fellow homeschooling moms. But they also do a lot of work in the diversity, inclusion, multicultural, racism awareness, all this kind of thing in their personal lives and online. So if you're not familiar with them, I'm just going to quickly tell you who is going to be there and hopefully encourage you to register for the summit if you haven't already. So the first person that's going to be there is Amber from, let me make sure I have her handle right, it's Heritage Mom Blog here on Instagram. And she is an author, she is a speaker, and she's somebody who is very much qualified to have this conversation and to offer great insight on how to be inclusive and diverse in your homeschooling. The second person is Robin Robertson from Honey, I'm Homeschooling the Kids. I'm sure you all are familiar with her podcast. She does a lot of this kind of work too. All these panelists are very qualified to have these conversations. This is not just a one-off. We're just talking to random people. These are people that are doing the work that we're going to have this great hour-long conversation with. The third person is Sarah from Anti-racist homeschooling. She's here on Instagram. She is a trauma-informed educator. She has a lot of experience talking about these kind of topics, and you're gonna love hearing her perspective on the homeschooling aspect of this. And the last person is Nicola Pizarro. She is from Raising Readers, and she's also very much passionate about this work, and she's all about raising awareness for diversity and inclusion, and making sure people really know the language and the reason behind why this kind of topic and this effort is so important, especially in homeschooling. So we're going to have an hour-long conversation tomorrow, the 17th of May at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you have registered, you are all set. You're going to receive the link to the webinar tomorrow morning. If not, you can go to the link in my bio, or you can go to, it's worldhomeschoolersday.com/register. And you can register for this as well as all of the other events that we have going on. Also tomorrow, Wednesday, the 17th of May, the virtual book fair is starting. It's going to be over 100 multicultural, diverse, and inclusive children's books. As you know, I am big on raising awareness of inclusivity and diversity and multiculturalism in my homeschool efforts. And that's something I've always highlighted on here about the need to make sure that we're including all people, all races, all cultures, all, disabilities, across the board. And one of the things that I think is very important when it comes to homeschooling is making sure we're giving our children that kind of world view as well. And one of the best things to do, the best way rather to do that is through books. So I'm going to offer a virtual book fair that's going to have all these types of books. And that's something that's going to run through World Homeschoolers Day, which is June 2nd, the first Friday of June. Along with the book fair, I have a featured author, Sean Brown. He has a book called The Very Loving Caterpillar, and it's a very cute story to help school-age children, young children, understand their part in climate change and how compassion and empathy are very much a part of making sure we're taking care of ourselves and our planet. And so we're going to have a live conversation on Instagram on my World Homeschoolers Day page on Thursday the 18th at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you have registered again for any other events, you'll get a notification for that as well. Or you can go over to there, and there is a post that has a remind me option that you can put on there. It'll send you a notification on here to remind you that that is starting, and that's on Thursday. Now, next week is when our live sessions with experts start. There are 3 happening next week, and then there's 1 the following week. I'm not going to go over all that. I'll come back next week and go over that. But just know, if you are looking to have writing, history, and homeschooling experts share with you, there's going to be Q&A as well. These very good topics. You can go over to the World Homeschoolers Day page and see all of the different topics that are going to be covered. They're going to be great conversations. One of the things I am learning with this journey is how to be a good listener and a good interviewer. So we've really worked together to try to make sure this is a conversation and not a lecture. And so, as you know, I always love to include the audience, and you will be included for sure in those talks, as well as the summit. I don't think I mentioned that there is going to be a Q&A section for that too. Lastly, I wanted to let you know that we are going to have giveaways on World Homeschoolers Day, June 2nd. I'll be releasing all those gems to see what's out there and what's going to be available. They're very, very good giveaways. As you know, every year we do giveaways throughout the day on World Homeschoolers Day, and this year is no different from our awesome sponsors. The last thing is that the t-shirts that we are raising, the t-shirts that I created to help raise awareness for diversity and inclusion. One is I'm rooting for all homeschoolers. You've probably seen me post it. And there's another one that's talking about diversity, inclusion, all these different type of tenets that are part of the effort of homeschooling with a diverse and inclusive mindset. Those t-shirts are still available. Unfortunately, you won't be able to get them by World Homeschoolers Day, but you can still get them. They'll be delivered just a little bit later. They're very nice shirts. These are thick shirts. I love the writing on it. I wish I had. Yeah, I do. This is the one I have. Well, I have a couple. but you can see they come in these really quality. They're really thick and soft. I've washed these a few times and it's really, it's nice. I like the fit of them. They actually run kind of big, which is kind of nice, but they're still fitted. They're not, you know, like baggy or anything, but the quality of the printing is really good too. And some of the proceeds are going to go, and I didn't mention this about the book fair, but some of the proceeds from the t-shirt sales as well as the book fair sales are going to go to 50 States, 50 Books, which is a nonprofit that delivers free, diverse and inclusive children's books to children around the country, around the United States. So I always wanted to give back, and I thought that that was a good way to do so, and it makes a lot of sense for what we do with World Homeschoolers Day. So I guess the last thing I want to say is that make sure you register for all the free events. I'm sending email reminders to make sure that you don't miss out. And World Homeschoolers Day is June 2nd, so about 3 weeks from Friday. And we're going to have fun. I hope you all are planning to do some really fun things. I have a new blog post on worldhomeschoolersday.com/blog that is offering you 12 ideas to get you started for celebrating Homeschoolers Day. World Homeschoolers Day, there's a link to another homeschool mom's post that she shares some really good ideas too. So there's no excuse for not celebrating. It could be as simple as getting donuts or making donuts, because it's also National Donut Day. Who knew? But that's what it is. Every World Homeschoolers Day is National Donut Day. So if nothing else, grab some donuts and have fun that way. So that's my spiel. That's what's all going on. I'm going to put this on replay in case you're joining. Hey, everyone who joined after I started. It is going to be a busy next few weeks for me, but I'm with it. I'm committed. I hope you all are committed to not just being part of the events, but of celebrating your homeschool journey. You know, this is something that everyone can't do, and you've chosen to do it. And I'm so humbled and excited to celebrate with all the homeschoolers around the world. It's a very special time for me. So unless anyone has any questions, I'm going to hop off of here and let you get back to the rest of your day. I just see people joining, no questions. You can always send me a DM if you have questions, or go to worldhomeschoolersday.com, and I'm sure the question that you may have is there. And be sure to register for all the things, worldhomeschoolersday.com/register. So I don't see any questions. So have a great rest of your Tuesday, and I will hopefully see a lot of you over on the summit tomorrow. All right, bye.